Hi everybody. So we got a great question. It's Sunday, February 4th. We got a great question from the cat side from Mariella, and I think that it's pertinent it's pertinent and we need to make another video. So what I've done here is I've logged into ASM and I'm at the home page. And I had a foster last night named Thea, and she got adopted today. So that means there were a couple, what we're going to call movements in the system. So the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to go to Thea. And one of the important things that, oh boy, I already did this one, but let's just talk about it because I want to show you why we're going to do what we're going to do. So this is Thea's record, and it's showing that she was adopted, and that's good. But if we look under movements, you'll see that she spent time with me in foster. So we're able to track our pets, track our animals from when they enter the shelter, where they go in foster, who had them, and then out for adoption. So we want to leave the movements in there, but we can edit them. So what I did was I went to the movement, and let's just click on foster, and this comes up. Now this is going to show that it was changed, but there's a unique movement number. It shows that I was the foster. The movement type was foster, and what I did to be able to adopt her out was I returned her today. So she came with me on the 3rd, and then I went in to this calendar and returned her to PAWS today. Then I went to adopt an animal, and if I type in Thea, there she is. This animal is not in the shelter. She was adopted, but I want to walk you through this. The new owner, I think we're starting to keep up to date as we get applicants, you should be able to search for them. So it was these folks. There's their address and everything. Today's the date. There's no trial. We're not doing a trial adoption. That might be what we call an FTA. And then in the record, we would select adoption fee. They paid with a credit card. I don't need a check number. I'll make sure her adoption fee was $200. I would put that in here. And you see it shows up. But I'm going to cancel this because this already occurred. So let's go back to ASM. Let's go back to Thea. Let's go to movements. And here's her adoption record. I'm going to click on adoption. And you can see that everything's in here just the way that I told you. Now, an error message comes up after you concerning, I can't duplicate that right now, but next time I do an adoption, I'll make a video called the error. A little pink error message comes up saying that the transaction type basically doesn't work. For now, I don't want you to worry about that because I can show you that sorry, I got a puppy here. If I go into financial and payment breakdown by date, we'll do today. you can see that these folks paid for their dogs. And if I look here, here's that payment. Now I got that error message that you're all asking about, but here's the payment so Brian can see that. And that's how you change the movements, but definitely leave them in there. Don't delete them. Okay?